In the Gospel of St. Luke, we read, "When a strong man armed keepeth his court, those things are in peace which he possesseth. But if a stronger than he come upon him and overcome him, he will take away all his armor wherein he trusted, and will distribute his spoils." Saint Jerome, our saint today, he was born in 1481 of a wealthy family in Venice. And at the time, Venice was looked up to pretty much by the whole world. They were the center of wealth, of culture, and they had influence on everyone. Something like America has been in the present day. And so she was also envied by many nations, and many nations would join together to war against her. Jerome, at the age of 15, lost his father, and he joined the military. And he was a soldier for 15 years when this great war against Venice broke out. And so he was made commander. He was known as a brave soldier. So he was trusted with a fortress protecting in the mountain, a city in the mountains called Treviso. And so he fought bravely when the enemy came, the foreign nations. It was impossible odds, however. And so he fought as bravely as he could, but the fortress fell. His life was spared. He was taken into captivity and was placed in a filthy dungeon, and shackles were placed on his hands and feet. And it was there that, having lost all hope of any human aid, and being hungry and cold and just ill-treated in general, that he began to realize perhaps his life's work was in vain. He saw the fickleness, the vanity of seeking worldly honor and glory. And now he began to think more of heaven, and he remembered his mother in heaven, Our Lady, and he began to pray to her. He prayed that he would be delivered from this affliction, this imprisonment, and he even would promise Our Lady that he would change his life. He would become more devout. He would live a devout life. And Our Lady heard his prayer. She mercifully came to him. She appeared to him, and she loosed his fetters, the chains on his hands and feet. She led him through the gates, through the midst of the enemy safely, until he was far away and he was free. And he finally came into sight of his old city that he had defended, Treviso. And then she left him. So straight away, carrying still the shackles and chains that had bound him, he went into this city, and he went to an altar that was dedicated to Our Lady, and he hung his shackles near the altar, and he dedicated his life to Our Lady, and in the special way of serving, as he was inspired to do, the poor, those in need, the orphans. He would lead a life of active charity. Mary is strong. The saints, the fathers of the church, compare her to an army in battle array. If you pray to her, she will inevitably despoil you of yourself. That's the goal of the Christian life. Everything that is displeasing to God, she will find a way to purge. There will be pain, there will be suffering, but at the end, she is guiding you all the way through until she conducts you to the city of heaven. That is why we pray to Our Lady, and we pray the Rosary.